Hi guys, it's indeed my pleasure to have Sumit Mundhada with me. He is a dear friend. He is also part of the organizing team of Agile Testing Alliance and ATA GTR 2022. He has been our speaker for past few conferences. He also is a great community worker, a test evangelist. He is by the way, he works for Vodafone and he's a officially test automation expert there, and he recently completed a postgraduate program in artificial intelligence and machine learning, and he has been an AI ML advocate, especially in testing. Okay. um, eh, eh, Having said that, I would still request Sumit to give us little more insights about himself before we jump onto his topic.
First of all, thank you so much, Aditya, and entire GTR team for organizing this platform and giving me an opportunity to speak my experience with the community. In terms of introduction, I think you have covered almost everything. So maybe I will put some other lines on top of that. Like, I really enjoy sharing my knowledge. My strong mantra is like keep learning, keep sharing, and that's how it is. I am here, and I think I am fortunate and blessed to have such communities and different forum who are providing the platform. So that's the part, one of the things I think in terms of introduction. But yeah, when it comes to experience, almost 14 years of experience into quality assurance and test automation, working on different cutting edge technologies and delivering automation for various platforms. And that's a passionate about automation. That's what I can say about myself. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Awesome. Thank you, Sumit, for adding all of that. I agree with him. He is really passionate, and he comes with a very solid helping background, learning background. Amazed, and we are all inspired by him. On the conference front, he's basically bringing a very important topic and a very good session, which I would recommend to everybody. It's optimizing software testing using artificial intelligence. Um, Sumit, can you elaborate a little bit about what exactly this session would be all about?
Sure, Adi. So Adi, I think as you did mention about, I did my post graduation from in AIML. So I think that's where this inspiration came from, and I really felt when we talk about AIML, it's always into the air. There should be some bench work and the knowledge, and then we should talk about it. So I really thought about this topic where I want to, take AIML to software tester in terms of trying to demystify what exactly it means to them in their day-to-day job, and then share some of the use cases, examples which they can go back and try to implement in their own life. And of course, there are plenty of tools and things available into the market. So I need to really share the good source of information which can be handy with them as a takeaway. So that's all about my topic, and I think I'm excited to share those kind of insight with all the community members.
Yes, I would agree that this is one of those sessions where if you have any questions with reference to AI and ML in software testing, Sumit has all the answers. And I'm sure that this is something which you should never miss. ATA GTR 2022, one of the highlights would be this session, guys. And I would say that never miss this. And I would say if you haven't registered for the conference, please do it now, only to be part of this particular session, guys. Okay. So Sumit, I don't want to talk more about this topic. Let people experience and let people understand what is AI and testing and what exactly is the career for them if they go to this side. I just want to basically ask few more questions which are
Sure.
probably not related to your topic or to the conference. Is it okay to ask?
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir, definitely.
Sure. So Sumit, say, look, you have been in the industry for 14 years and I have always seen you learning new things,
Mhm.
right? uh, how do you make it happen, and you are so busy all the time and still you find time for learning? Okay, what is the motivation behind all this, and how do you get all this energy to keep investing in new stuff?
Well, I think thanks for asking that question, Adi. And I think this question, even the new members whosoever I've met, they ask like, you're doing this for so many years consistently. So I think it's not a very big funda here. I think initially I started as a passion, learning, and then I got like-minded people. In fact, I remember meeting you and various different platform and conferences. And when it is started after 3, 4 years, it becomes a habit. I mean, that's how we are as a human, right? And I think now when I look back, I think now I am not driving it. It's the community driving me, because I have all the friends, communication, contacts. So now it's like, okay, I no need to keep my to-do list. Where is the conference? Where is the forum? What is happening? It is directly coming to me. So now I am part of this stream. So community is driving me, and I think this is a very great experience. And I have seen other members also into the community, and I think same experience they are sharing, that we started, now we are a group, and now group is driving us, the community is driving us. So I think I would recommend everyone to have this kind of good platforms, community, engage. Don't think a lot what you are going to get out of it. Be part of it. And I think after 4 or 5 years, community is going to drive you. I am not telling you, that's my personal experience. Okay.
Yeah, and I think that he motivates everybody. So I'm glad he's also bringing the community angle to this story, because I personally feel that not only it's a two-way win. We learn a lot and we get motivated by people like Sumit, and I have been inspired by him every time I talk to him. So it's really my pleasure to interact with him every time. So again,
Thank you,
it's
Adi.
been we are still having this conversation. I have few more if it's okay to ask you.
Sure, sure, definitely. Yeah.
Correct, great, good. So, Sumit, I understand. See, learning is part of this, technology is part of it. How do you basically unwind yourself? I understand. I ask everybody whom I have interviewed recently
Mhm.
that other than your passion, which is the technology, testing, learning, okay, is there something that you really enjoy in your free time, which probably helps you unwind and come back again energized to do all that you do on
Of
a
course,
normal
of
basis?
course, of course. Sport, I would say, sport, and I think I believe any sort of frustration, any sort of thing which is bothering you, I think sport is one of the thing by which it can come out, and I think it's a very easy way to go for that. So, for example, if we go and watch a cricket match, whatever problems we have, we just forget and we are into the games, right? And we start taking the inspiration, and I think sports gives inspiration to each one in a different way what they are dealing in their life. So if anyone is down, and if he go back and looks Virat Kohli's match, so I think it's a different thing what has happened, but what inspiration he or she will take to see he was down, he was low, and now he has come back. We also need to do something similar into our life, right? Sometimes Arshad, he has missed the catch, but he came back. So we relate that into our real life also. Let's give chance to the person again, right? It's not a mistake, it's a learning. So I think sport is one of the driving factor. I still enjoy sport. I You mentioned about finding the time for all these things, but I also do ensure that my Saturday, Sunday, I need to get up, I need to go to the ground, and that's a different world for me. Cricket, it's not about all these things, but it is just an example about cricket because I like cricket. But for everyone else, I think have some kind of a sport passion, uh, and I think that will keep you going.
Very nice, very nice. So, what I hear is that weekends on Saturday, Sunday, you still play cricket.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so, you are a batsman or a bowler or an all rounder?
I am a batsman, not a bowler, but I do enjoy wicket keeping as well.
Wow. So the wicket keeping all rounder and a technology testing all rounder. That is something amazing. And this is something I knew for the first time. I never
Oh,
uh, basically knew this side of the story, Sumit, and I'm really happy to know that you are a sports person and you love sports a lot. So great. We will probably connect more on cricket
yep.
sometime next time.
Sure, Adi.
But last question, probably like, would you like to share something to the audience which would inspire them to learn new things for next 2 3 years, or maybe what should they pick up as part of their arsenal
Mm-hmm.
going forward? So
Okay.
obviously AI/ML would be one answer, but I want to hear why, if AI/ML, why AI/ML is something that they should pick up.
I think I will bring a different angle to this question, Adi. Like, I know we are talking about future technologies, but I will go back to the basics, right? Like, often people ask me the question like, what is the best way to start learning AML? That's where the problem is. I mean, you are distinguishing learning with AML, learning with automation, learning with cloud. It's not like it's a learning, right? So let's go back to the basics. Always remember, you don't go like a crash course. There is a 15 days course and you will be expert in AML. No, you have to invest years, and don't rush. Okay, find a good source of knowledge. Knowledge is everywhere, but if you find the proper source, then you are into the good hands and you will get a good return of investment. The way we talk about good communities, right? So go for that, invest properly, and have a good time period based on the bandwidth you have, time you have in your professional and personal life, and then stick to that. Okay, and then have a proper source of knowledge compared to the knowledge. And once you have these two things, then you go into the learning. And I think that's what people miss. Okay, if people miss this, they will go for one kind of a learning in 1 month, and second month another learning, and third no learning. Whatever we have, it is good. But if they invest properly in one learning, it could be only functional testing. Okay, it could be something simple but in a very detailed way. Okay, then second learning will also be similar, and then it will not stop. So let's not do everything in a plate. Have that, okay, I am good in only one this particular area, so I need to invest here only. Once you are mastering that, of course you will get that enlightenment that I need to go for another thing. Okay, and no fast courses and rushing to the things like that. That's what I feel.
Amazing. I think they see. Look, there are multiple mantras that Sumit is sharing here. Obviously, go deep. Make sure that it is consistent. Don't learn for 1 month and then stop learning. So this is something which is amazing. I would say, guys, don't miss this session. You will get more inspired. Make sure that you ask him questions. Make sure that you interact with him. And I'm sure that if you connect with him on LinkedIn or in the community itself, you will be amazed by the way that he helps people. And having said that, I would like to say thank you so much, Sumit. It is amazing to have you with us as a speaker and as an organizing team member. I am looking forward for your session, and I would recommend his session to everybody, guys. Thank you so much, Sumit.
Same here, Adi. Thank you so much, and yeah, see you soon. Bye.
Bye.